Away from education matters, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory says many assets belonging to the federal government within the nation's capital are not properly documented. Mohammed Bello made this known at an investigative hearing of a subcommittee of House on abandoned properties. National Assembly correspondent Joke Adisa reports.
As at August 2021, the cost of uncompleted government properties in Nigeria was estimated at 12 trillion naira. The Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors, which gave the estimates, put the number of abandoned properties at 56,000, many belonging to federal and state governments. The House of Representatives is disturbed by the number of federal government abandoned projects spread across the country.
Properties that were put up for sale, sales have not been completed, and we have, of course, our citizens staying free of charge in government property, thereby government losing a lot of money. Also, projects that were started and for one reason or the other have been abandoned.
Several properties belonging to the federal government of Nigeria have been abandoned, and others have been severely underutilized for many years. The federal government of Nigeria possesses a large stock of abandoned properties that could become viable assets for the benefit of the Nigerian people if managed properly.
The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory is before the legislators to assist in the execution of their mandate. He admits before the committee that many assets belonging to the federal government are not properly documented.
Relevant agencies of the Federal Capital Territory Administration have been directed to provide access to all documents, particularly taking into account that the policy of the sale of government assets, particularly residential houses, to occupants was signed way back in 2005.
Those assets that were transferred to us had to do with 74 units of houses at the Kado estate. The assets, interestingly, those transfer instruments were done, as I said, in 2013, but it was listed as part of the assets transferred to NEMCO as at 2013.
The Federal Secretariat Complex in Ikoyi, Lagos State, the Millennium Tower, the Suleja International Hotel, and the Ajaokuta Steel Company are some of the properties abandoned by the federal government, which, if put to use, have the potential of keeping many of the nation's youths gainfully employed.